Luke, congratulations, flawless in the group stages. How would you assess that one this evening?
Yeah, obviously it was something to play for, getting a few legs and top in the group, but to go out on a win 3 out of 3, I'm very happy.
Did you get a bit bored after you knew you had the legs in the bank, because then the showboating comes out and you're looking to entertain?
Yeah, I didn't even know how many legs in the air. I just thought to myself to get 2 or 3. But yeah, I just wanted to win the game. Darryl was thereabouts with his scoring and finishing, but I'm just glad to get a win.
Are you just looking for new things to do up there at certain times, like double to leave 170 and so on? Is this going into the entertaining phase of the Luke Littler game at the moment?
Yeah, obviously I'll always try and do some entertainment, obviously when I've qualified, but now I've qualified, it's all down to business starts, and we come back on Thursday. Is
that the important thing for you now? Now there's no more mucking around, the group stages are done, it's focus and business head on to retain your title?
Yeah, I think it's just about winning 2 games, but in some groups people have won 1 or 2 games and they could not be through. We'll see you later tonight, but just to go 3 out of 3, it was very good.
Cheers, Luke, congratulations.
Luke, well done tonight. How much did you really want that 170 checkout? You were trying for it.
Yeah, I was trying to set it up in previous legs, and if I didn't hit the treble 20 to start a leg, I weren't best pleased because I wanted to try and hit a 9 as well. But we'll see what happens on Wednesday.
Your mate Angry Ginge gone into the jungle. How do you think he's going to get on in there?
Yeah, I think he's going to do very well. I knew for a very long time he was going in there, but yeah, I'm sure he'll do well. And we'll have to vote him and see what he has to eat.
Would you do it yourself, or?
Maybe if they come around with the right price, then I might go over for a few weeks.
Right, cheers, Luke.
No worries.
Luke, well done on 3 wins out of 3. You said that there wasn't really much at stake. How do you prepare differently when it's when there's nothing really at stake apart from sort of getting a few legs to top the group?
Yeah, that's all I had to do, and then obviously the showboating comes. But like I said there, it's all down to business starts now. Now we're at the groups, and now hopefully I can go on and defend the title.
We do see dart players go up there and they don't really care about entertaining or showboating, they're just there to win and pick up a paycheck. How important is it for you to be a showman and give the crowd what they want and make sure that they've got the money's worth?
Yeah, well, some people might say showboating it could put yourself off, but for myself it just all comes with me and what I do on the board. And yeah, I'm looking forward to whoever I do play on Wednesday.
Do you feel a responsibility as the main man in the sport to project this image, or to draw people who might not watch darts, to make sure that they keep watching? Do you feel that on your shoulders?
A little bit. I know what I've done for the sport over the past 18, 19 months, and it's only going to continue. The numbers of people watching at home, buying the PDC TV or whatever they're going to watch it on, it's all going to go up, and it's going in the right direction.
How proud are you of what we call now the Luke Littler effect?
Yeah, well, that says it all, the Luke Littler effect. I don't have to say anything on my behalf.
Cheers, Luke, thanks very much.
Well done, Luke. Was it a bit of a strange feeling being so high up the card tonight, because you're not used to performing so early on the evening, are you?
Yeah, no, that's just how it goes. Obviously I knew I was through and get a few legs on the board and get that top spot, and we come back Wednesday to see whoever we do play.
And now it sort of feels like a new tournament, doesn't it? How will you approach the longer format? Just do what you normally do?
Yeah, do what I normally do. I've always said I love coming on stage after a break. I know there'll be 2 crucial breaks there, but I think this is where they're going to see the best darts. There weren't many good darts in the group stage, but yeah, I'm sure I'm going to produce even better.
And we're almost guaranteed to see a real blockbuster in the second round against either Jan van Veen, Josh Rock or Vessel Nyman. Thoughts?
Pick one of them for me.
There you go. Thoughts on all 3 of those?
Yeah, I think I worked it out. I think yesterday or the day before we could meet, but whatever happens tonight. And like I said, I hope I do perform better over the first to 10 format, and I'm sure I will. I'll put the practice in. And we'll see how it goes tonight and see if we do play.
Thanks, Luke.
Luke, you've won so much in your career. The fact that you've never defended a major title, does that give you more incentive here at the Slam?
Yeah, well obviously I think I've only had 1 chance this year at the Premier League, and now this is the second, but it's so far so good, and once the longer format comes about, that's where you're going to see the best darts for myself.
Do you think we're seeing a changing of the guard as well on the stage with Jan van Veen, Josh Rock and yourself coming through? Do you think it's a new era and a new generation now in darts?
Yeah, well, obviously they've been on the tour for many years, even longer than I have, and yeah, I've just come through and kind of put them under the radar, but they're still there. They're still going to be beating us. They're still going to be beating Van Gogh and Luke Humphries, and you definitely can't write them off. And I'm excited to see what happens tonight and see how it goes on Wednesday.
And who would you say your biggest threats are in this tournament now?
Well, definitely the game on Wednesday, whoever I do play, and I don't even know who's on my side of the draws. I know there's obviously Luke's on the other side. I've not been paying much attention, but I've just got to keep plodding forward, and I know if I do get to the final, then I'll be number one.
Cheers.
To change your